Alexander the Great's lost 2,000-year-old city has been found by drones. Alexander the Great lived about 330 BC. He was even prophesied in the Old Testament, the book of Daniel, and he was the king of the Macedons who unified all the kingdoms of Greece into one country, and as prophesied, took over and destroyed the empire of the Persians. This is an article on The Sun by Patrick Knox. The lost city of Kalatag Darband, which purportedly was founded by Alexander the Great. It's a mysterious city thought to have been founded by him, Alexander the Great, as has been uncovered by the British archaeologists. Kalatag Darband is in northern Iraq, has been lost for more than 2,000 years, until researchers stumbled upon it after flying a drone over a previously out-of-bounds area. Archaeologists at the British Museum were first alerted to the potential site after poring over declassified spy satellite photographs taken by the American government for military purposes back in the 1960s. That's when the team confirmed the location of the buried city by flying a drone equipped with a camera, and that captured its outlines. This is reported in the Times magazine. The previously war-torn area has only just become safe enough to carry out archaeological digs in the area. John McGuinness, the archaeologist in charge, he's the lead archaeologist of the government-funded Iraq Emergency Heritage Management Training Program, said the thriving city, the ancient thriving city, existed in the 1st and 2nd centuries BC. When images were processed to exaggerate contrasts in color, that's when the team found outlines of a large rectangular building hidden beneath fields of wheat and barley. That's when McGuinness said, "The drone yielded excellent information. We got coverage of all the site using the drone in the spring. Analyzing crop marks has not been done at all in Mesopotamian Iraq archaeology. Where there are walls underground, the wheat and barley don't grow so well, so there are color differences in the crop growth. The area, the city of ancient Kalatag Darband, was built on the probable route that the Greek strongman Alexander of Macedonia, Alexander the Great, took in the year 331 BC while he was pursuing King Darius III of Persia before defeating him in the Battle of Gaugamela. Statues of Greco-Roman deities and terracotta roof tiles show a strong Greek influence, that's what they found there. It indicates that its early residents were Alexander's subjects and those of his successor. Other big buildings have been detected, along with a fortified wall and stone presses suitable for wine production. McGuinness says, "It's early days yet, but we think it would have been a bustling city on the road from Iraq to Iran. You can imagine people supplying wine to soldiers passing through the area." The team is returning to the site this week to make further discoveries. And the images are from the British Museum. We also have to state here that, yes, Alexander the Great established a lot of cities. Most of them had his name. For example, Alexandroupolis in northern Greece was one of the cities that he made. Also, Amphipolis near the area of northern Greece, just east of Salonika, where he had his naval base established. Also, we have the city of Alexandria, Egypt. He established that with his head architect who did the Amphipolis tomb as well. And Alexandria in Egypt was a very bustling and huge city. It even had the Library of Alexandria, which burnt down and got destroyed a little bit later. And as he went along towards conquering and establishing himself towards Asia, towards the east, all along the routes that he took He established cities. He established the Greek culture, and he left his officers there as governors of the new cities. He also had mass weddings between the local women and his officers, so that there would be no clashes between his established government and the local people there. He brought over the Hellenistic culture, education, law, and philosophy. And obviously he also, with all this area that he conquered, brought the Greek language. That was a forerunner in the establishment of the Greek language in the whole area, as prophesied in the book of Daniel, which was to be used for the New Testament. The Greek language was used for the New Testament. I'll leave a link below for you for this on New York Post, and this is from the Times. The pictures are from the British Museum.